Learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking leads to knowledge, knowledge makes you great. Knowledge comes, but wisdom lingers. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Wisdom is not a product of schooling but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. The doorstep to the temple of wisdom is a knowledge of our own ignorance. Research is creating new knowledge. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. When everyone recognizes Jehovah's name, then everyone will be happy because everyone will know what to do and how to do it. To acquire knowledge, one must study, but to acquire wisdom, one must observe. Always try to associate with people from whom you can learn something. All the knowledge that you want is in the world, and all you have to do is go and seek it. Without knowledge, skill cannot be focused. Without skill, strength cannot be brought to bear, and without strength, knowledge may not be applied. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin and culture is like a tree without roots. Knowledge is provided but only to those who need to know. Knowledge without action is wastefulness, and action without knowledge is foolishness. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. 7 deadly sins: wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, science without humanity, knowledge without character, politics without principle, commerce without morality, worship without sacrifice. Beware of false knowledge, it is more dangerous than ignorance. The happiness of the drop is to die in the river. The disease that knowledge brings is arrogance, and the disease that worship brings is showing off. Body is purified by water. Ego by tears. Intellect is purified by knowledge. And soul is purified with love. The senses, being the explorers of the world, open the way to knowledge. Knowledge is power. If it is not applied properly to create, let there be no doubts, it will destroy. Ideas are more powerful than guns. We would not let our enemies have guns, why should we let them have ideas? Experience is knowledge. All the rest is information. When children attend schools that place a greater value on discipline and security than on knowledge and intellectual development, they are attending prep schools for prison. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Knowledge is not what is memorized. Knowledge is what benefits. Any who may wish to profit himself alone from the knowledge given him, rather than serve others through the knowledge he has gained from learning, is betraying knowledge and rendering it worthless. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit, wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. The child has a mind able to absorb knowledge. He has the power to teach himself. Knowledge paves the way to love, and love in its turn fosters understanding, and leads one along the path of great common achievements. The trouble with the world is not that people know too little, it's that they know so many things that just aren't so. Right action is better than knowledge, but in order to do what is right, we must know what is right. The ignorant one does not see his ignorance as he basks in its darkness, nor does the knowledgeable one see his own knowledge, for he basks in its light. There are no incurable diseases, only the lack of will. There are no worthless herbs, only the lack of knowledge. God lives, feels and suffers in every one of us, and in course of time, his attributes, knowledge, beauty, and love will be revealed in each of us. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. To know that we know what we know, and to know that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. Theatre is a form of knowledge. It should and can also be a means of transforming society. Theatre can help us build our future, rather than just waiting for it. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Man is essentially ignorant, and becomes learned through acquiring knowledge. There are 3 signs of a knowledgeable person: knowledge, forbearance and silence. Education means to bring out wisdom. Indoctrination means to push in knowledge.
Like, comment, and subscribe.